I'm Chris. Uh, all right,
Hi,
hey,
Chris.
starting from the top. Hey, bro, how you doing? So, it's just me, by the way. No other person isn't being
Yeah, we're not
introduced.
here.
And
We're
Ignore
not
us.
real,
yeah,
we're
we're not
not.
here.
it's
We're
just
not
gonna be
real.
me slobbering over this fucking movie. For like the next 20 to 30
All
minutes.
the
Let's keep
really,
it short and
really
concise.
liquid blood. Why is
Oh,
my mic
dripping
so
down the
fucked up?
fucking
Hang on.
curtains. Okay, so
That should be
today
better.
we're reviewing Evil Dead 2, the
Evil
greatest
Dead.
film, the best film, the 80s film. I love this
Peak.
movie. Yeah, for real.
Wait,
So,
are we gonna like introduce ourselves or?
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
you
we're all.
forgoed that. You forgoed that.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, actually, fine. You guys go. You guys go.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm a recently freed 3D modeler, and if you want any work, feel free to DM me on. I won't
Alex,
lie, I'm
no.
There was no address applied to that. Moving on.
AstroCrab3D on Instagram.
Ah! I'm Kaya. I'm a
Chill.
film student. I am also, post-production galley. If you need any work, hit up me on Instagram. At Phantom Kaya. Let's fucking go. The shameless
On
self-promotion.
Cameron. On Cameron.
Hi, my name is Cameron. I'm a recently newfound Master of Orion addict.
Hey, that's
um,
good.
I've become
really good
addicted to
game.
this game.
It is good. It's a good.
I
movie.
actually
Yes,
have it
you
open on my
bro.
computer as we're recording.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Bro.
I swear I'm not playing it. I
Bro,
swear.
this is like jacking off. Like, come on, man.
Huh?
What? Huh?
Anyway, Chris, Chris, back to you slobbing the knob of
Okay, so
of
listen.
Sam Raimi.
If you don't like 80s movies, fuck off. You don't need to watch this. But if you do like 80s movies, watch this movie. And if you haven't already watched this movie as an 80s movie fan,
If you
why
like
the fuck haven't you watched this movie?
If you
Or
like
are you
horror
really a
movies,
fan?
you're gonna love it. If you
I
like
don't
80s
think so.
horror
It's a
movies,
thrill-
you're gonna
it's-
love
if
it.
you, yeah, okay, yes. If you like 80s horror thrillers.
Slasher, definitely slashers.
If you like
Ah.
slashers, even though it's not a slasher, you will like this.
Yeah,
Bro,
I'd consider it more of a goofy thriller, to be honest.
it's so good. It's if you like Scream, you're probably gonna like this. I know Scream is 90s, but like no, Scream it's at least the first Scream, it is like that sort of goofy, unserious horror movie, and I love it. Bro, I told my friend Tom that we were watching it, and when I like said like my reaction to it after I finished watching it, and I'm like, "Hey yo, this is kind of fire." They were like, "Yes, someone finally said it." We like Tom. Tom is great. We stand Tom.
I also like this film. If you're seasoned, also happy episode number 10, guys. We made it.
Happy
Also-
Gay Month as
Also,
well.
yeah, happy
Happy
Pride
Gay
Month.
Month.
Is it episode 10?
You all know what that means.
Alex, it's not episode 10. It's episode 8.
Isn't?
Huh?
No, it's we got episode 8 was like Prey, wasn't
No,
it?
guys, all we have
Prey-
to do is skip it. This is episode 10 now.
Prey
Numbers
was
don't
episode
matter.
6.
It's 80s.
Oh shit,
Alex.
yeah, it was. Okay, never mind. It's not episode 10. Never mind. You guys have to wait like 3 more episodes.
2 more.
No.
Two actually. Two, okay,
Bro
you know what?
cannot
Fuck you.
count.
I can't.
Alright.
Math. I can
This is the
cook,
last
but I
one,
can't
guys.
drive
This is
nor
episode
math.
10.
Anyway, that aside, happy Pride
love
Month,
this.
slay.
Hello.
Is it American Pride Month?
Yes.
It's international.
I thought there was an Australian and American. That's what I heard from Alex. Okay.
It's,
No, bro,
it's international.
the gay's got 2 months.
Oh my god.
They got two.
Anyway, going back to the movie,
Yeah, I liked it a lot. If you're a seasoned watcher of the podcast, I know I said during the Nobody review that sometimes goofy, funny movies just don't do it for me because sometimes it's a bit too goofy, silly. Look, there can be exceptions to that rule. This film is pretty good. Like, I'm gonna look up its budget, but it is like so sincere. Like, it's very clear they were making a movie that they
It's
really, really cared about, and I get that. But it is also hilarious and a slapstick comedy.
it's
It was
so
made using
like,
only $3.5 million.
oh my god.
It's sincere. It is very sincere.
I
to the
mean, I
point
gotta
in
be
which
honest
it's
with
like,
you. This
damn.
this movie is, as far as I'm aware, according to Cameron,
Yeah.
it
What's
is
up?
like literally the first movie, but with a better budget and minus that one scene. So like,
That is
wait,
exactly what this movie is.
wait. So what was
Also-
the budget for the first one then?
350
very,
grand.
very little.
350 grand.
Damn.
Yeah,
This was,
And
it
very
was
less than a
little.
half
it was
mil.
Sam Raimi's like debut, right? Like his feature
Mhm.
film
Uh,
debut.
I don't know about that. I think it was like one of his earlier films.
I'm
and
gonna
the one that made him
I'm gonna trust Cameron because Cameron said mm-hmm. I'm gonna trust Cameron.
It was
that
one
he
of
did.
his first ones, yes.
Like
I will fact check this, so Jamie,
Dutch-
pull that shit up.
Dutch angle my
We
We
boy.
don't
are
have a
not
James.
Joe Rogan. Get
We,
out.
we don't hate women, guys. We swear. Okay? No,
Aw.
no, look.
That
Look,
ruins
I'm
the
Okay,
That's
okay,
no
listen.
fun.
Okay, listen. For now. For now.
Yeah, okay.
Save it
Yeah,
for
yeah,
later.
I go
We-
away
we
to
haven't had the
Winton and the
podcast long enough.
podcast. Like Alex and I go away to
Sorry,
Winton
we'll
and the podcast
degenerate.
becomes just like
Oh,
really sexist.
God.
Yeah,
Oh.
we still haven't figured out what we're doing, but if the podcast just comes out and all of a sudden it's Cameron and Chris sitting in a room smoking a blunt and going, that was a women, right?
Okay.
Oh my
Just
God.
saying, something happened and it's because we
What's
weren't
the
here.
deal
And then we
with
start talking about
women?
how monkeys eat each other.
Speaking of bear, Evil Dead 2, the sound effects, horrid. The quality, very bad. The movie, solid 10 out of 10.
It
Okay?
genuinely is my favorite movie that we've watched on this
Th-
podcast.
this
It's
was
so
this was
good.
Sam Raimi's second movie ever.
So
Okay,
Evil
the first
Dead
one
was
was
his
a
first.
prototype, though.
No, the first one was not a prototype. It was supposed to be a serious film.
Oh, I thought that I thought it was Within the Woods, because Within the Woods was 1978 and it was only 30 minutes.
No, so they
If
did.
it's Chris, if it's 30 minutes, then it's not a feature film; it's a short film. So it may have been his directing debut, but it was a short film, and short films aren't
Within the
technically counted.
Woods.
Yeah, 1978, by the way.
Yeah, so if it's a short film, then it's not his like feature film.
Yeah,
directing
that-
debut,
Alright. Well, then in that case, Evil Dead 1 was his first.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
What a day!
But yes,
what a
Cameron,
career!
Cameron, you were saying?
Okay, I cannot agree with you more about the horrid sound effects, and I don't know how much of it is to chalk it up to Discord's horrible noise compression.
No, it was on the website we're watching as well, and I
It was
guarantee
the
it was
exact
also in the
same-
mixing.
The legal website known as Amazon Prime.
I
Oh
watched
my
it. I
God.
watched it on Stan, and the sound was really bad.
I still
all
can't
watched
get
on
the
Stan, we
fucking
swear.
Mr. Krabs walking sound effect out of my head. Like, you're going to hell, we won!
No. You two weren't there for that, but there was our friend Karina was watching this with us like earlier tonight, and Karina asked me to go backwards a little bit, and when the lady like kicks the bucket and dies, and the monster's like, "We did it!" As the head shakes, it plays the Mr. Krabs like walking sound effect, like
I
it'll.
love
Wait, like the main character chick?
Yeah, the one with the ascot.
I
I don't remember
did
her
not
name,
notice
but
that. I'll have to rewatch that.
yeah, I didn't notice it either. Karina did, surprisingly
Well,
though.
that's because
Um,
Karina notices that stuff.
But yeah, I did really enjoy I did really enjoy this film more than I thought I would, and more than I
Yeah.
probably should myself.
Good.
It is actually probably up there as one of my favorite films because I've now watched it twice and I laugh both times. Like
Bro,
It's so
the,
fucking good.
the scene of like him and all of the like the things in the house like laughing. When I watched it the first time, I lost my marbles. Like I like bro, I was just sitting there and like I posted on my story. I'm like me when I find out that after 12 hours of shooting the camera wasn't in focus.
Ah.
Just manic laughing. Bro, it's so good. Like I'm not a big horror. I think I said this when we watched Nope, but I'm not usually a big horror fan when it comes to like monsters and like supernatural shit other than the show Supernatural.
Mm.
Like I don't know, especially like lower budget things purely because like the like immersion sort of is taken out a little bit. But it's
Mm.
just such an enjoyable movie for I it's so good. Also, I love that bro just gets dumped in the middle of the 1300s.
Yeah, well that leads
L.
into Army of Darkness, one of the most peak films of all
Oh,
time. Oh, no, Chris,
Please,
save it,
please, can we
save
watch it?
it.
Please.
No.
Take your prayers to the wheel. The wheel will
It's
decide your
not on
fate.
the wheel.
Oh, it is. It
What
was
do
on
you
Chris's
mean?
list.
Is it on the
Oh my
wheel?
god.
It's on the yeah, Army of
Yeah.
Darkness on the wheel because I looked at it and I was like, damn, that sounds like a cool movie. And then I saw it was directed
Please.
by Sam
Oh,
Raimi. And I was like,
thank
Damn.
yeah,
God.
hang on. Army of Darkness. Let me quickly find it on the wheel. You're not getting a screen share, guys. You don't get to the wheel to the end. We're edging you with the wheel.
Oh
Yeah, Army of Dark.
God.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Army of Darkness is wedged between Shaun of the Dead and Hellraiser.
That's
Oh,
holy shit.
like,
Damn.
good
either way-
movies galore.
Damn.
Yeah, and then School of Rock is above it,
That's
above
the
Shaun of the
funny-
Dead.
the
And then
funny.
Devil Wears Prada.
Oh,
That's a new
But-
one.
back onto the movie. I don't know. There wasn't really anything I disliked about it. I'm like saying I shouldn't give it a 10, you know, because like there are movies which have made me cry and moved me very deeply. But like I genuinely can't think of a bad thing for this movie. It just works.
this is camp done right.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
80s. My beloved.
It's so good, honestly.
Chris, do you have any wider thoughts? This is one of the classic movies that
Okay.
Chris likes.
Listen, it's got everything that brings out the child in me. It's got the blood, the camp, the fucking one-liners, the stupid overreactions from the fucking cast. It's got all the beautiful physical puppetry that makes you think, oh, damn, it's childhood again, and you're happy. There's nothing else that I love more than this shit, man. It's just nice. It's just good. Oh. Anyway, how's your day been?
I
It's been alright.
okay, sort of like
Oh.
random little like thing that I noticed because I like to do that was there was in the beginning of the movie after he like beheads his girlfriend and like
The shovel.
yeah and the head rolling like down like the hill or like whatever and like it transitions into the shovel. That was fucking so cool, man. I was like, oh, let's fucking go. I love those sort of
Aw.
transitions so much.
Oh, they could be yeah.
It's like, let's fucking go.
Look, Sam Raimi is known for his transitions, and there's a reason why.
And Dutch
I do wanna-
angles.
I do want to bring up something.
Mm.
Jingler.
It's going slightly off topic of the movie, but
Fuck it,
Considering-
do it. I did.
but considering that he has directed some Marvel films, I really like Sam Raimi as a director when he directs something like this because the parts of Multiverse of Madness I liked were the objectively low budget looking parts where Wanda looks at the camera and then it does like the whole zoom thing on her and it fades to back and then it comes out. I just think Sam Raimi is like, yeah, like you remember how in Multiverse of Madness?
Oh, like the
well-
camera like goes like through her eye and through
Yeah, it was also
Xavier?
this scene where like No, it was this scene where it was like it was a really it was like a transition between scenes. And it was so jarring because it just didn't fit the Marvel movie phenomenon, which was like she possesses the body of the alternate universe Wanda,
Mm.
and then she's like, "Ooh, this is groovy," and then she looks at the camera, and then it does that. You know that old like
I know what you're
Looney
talking
Tunes, you
about.
know that old like cartoon
Yeah.
thing where the whole screen fades to black, it just goes to black except for this one circle which keeps the
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
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 like
yeah.
I feel like Sam Raimi is like James Gunn in that aspect where they work really well when they remember their low budget roots.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, like, yeah, Sam Raimi as a director, he, it's fucking great. Like, I love the like
Sam Raimi, god of
every
camp.
director has like the little quirky thing that they're associated with. Sam Raimi has like several. Dutch angle,
Sam Raimi is
funky,
fun.
funky transitions, just any like sort of camera shit. That one car, um,
The one
the
car?
Evil
What?
Dead car,
The,
Oh, I remember.
the Evil Dead car.
the Evil Dead car. That's what
Evil
it's
Dead
from,
car.
right? Like that's
Yeah, I know exactly what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
yeah. He includes the car in every one of his movies or some shit, right?
Dragged from the
I
graves of the
can't
scrapyard.
confirm
Yeah,
that.
I watched when I watched the behind the scenes of we're bringing up Multiverse of Madness again. When I watched it, he was like, "Oh yeah, I always put this one car in all of my movies, and like here it is here in the background of this scene." And I think it's the Evil Dead car. Hold on, I'm googling.
I mean, that makes sense. It's a Sam Raimi thing to do.
Yeah.
Raimi-esque.
Sam Raimi is just one of those directors.
He's Raimian, as
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
say.
It is. It's the evil. It's in Spider-Man, Oz Great and Powerful, Darkman, The Gift, Drag Me to Hell, and Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, it's in all the shit that he does. It's. But yeah, it is the car from Evil Dead.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, bullshit. Let's go.
This is Oldsmobile Delta 88. Anyway, yeah, I gotta be honest. I feel like this episode we don't really have much to talk about. Like,
I can't hate on
Okay,
this movie.
okay.
It's not like Jack Black. It's not like that one where it's like the movie doesn't take itself serious enough that it like it means we can't criticize it. Like I could criticize things about this movie. I just don't wanna. It's just really good. Please go watch this movie. Go watch this movie on a totally legal website that has a quality that is not above 480p and does not
have like
and does
one
not
or
have
two drinks.
have like
no,
one of
no, don't.
I mean, okay.
Actually, no, you can actually really enjoy this
You
movie
can
sober.
do whatever you want.
Honestly,
I've
it's probably
enjoyed
better.
this
Do whatever you
movie.
want, guys.
I've enjoyed this movie sober twice. It is a really good film. Please go watch it. I guess we can just do what we did with Nope and just slobber on this thing's knob.
Okay.
Actually, Cameron, actually, Chris, go ahead and lead us to the next point.
I'm your doctor, baby.
Shall we talk about the puppets?
Yes.
Oh, the
Oh.
stop
Oh my
motion.
God,
Oh,
the stop
Jan
motion was
Frank
amazing.
Michael.
Bro, we need to get your partner in here.
Alright.
Jaden crossover episode.
Yes, for real.
We need to get Lachlan Pendragon in here.
Funny thing is, Lachlan actually might have something to say. He might actually enjoy this film.
Man, I'm so glad that I don't have class with him anymore. My last post-production class was last week. Because then I could ask him about, be like, hey, what do you think of the puppets in Evil Dead?
I mean, I'm going in tomorrow. You could try and like hunt him down.
Maybe.
But I mean, the for a movie that was only made on $3.5 million at the time, which is still not much
Hold
today.
on, I'm gonna convert it. Hold on.
Thank you. Like, considering all that, the fact they were able to do like that quality stop motion animation and that quality puppetry, like, good lord, that's.
Damn.
When was this movie made?
Like-
88?
It was made 87.
87.
Technically 86 because that's when it was released, so it probably would have made around
Okay,
86.
I'll say 86. Okay.
Hold on, I'm looking up
I'm
the
looking.
stop motion animator. But Chris, what do you think of the puppets?
Okay, so you know the Mr. Krabs one? You know how
Yeah.
that's like the giant head going through the doorway that's actually like connected to the tree, and how it just has that giant crisp-looking red eye? How the fuck did they get that to look so good without fucking like any post-editing bullshit? Because the way the eye stares at you and the way the teeth and jaw move and the way it's just so crazily designed and
10
yet it
million.
works so well. Uh, like that's probably the biggest thing I'd talk about. I'm not gonna say anything about the tree because the tree isn't actually that good in my opinion. Uh,
Really?
Really?
I mean, it was all. I preferred when they made the skeleton when they made the fucking corpse dance because that
Oh
had
my
like
god, the
impact.
corpse
A
dancing.
Yeah, corpse dance. Duh, 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 duh. But like I just found that that part of the movie was particularly fucked and
It was
also
so
just
eerie.
cool. Yeah, exactly what I mean. Cause like when you're looking at it, it genuinely feels like it has some weight to it. And this is the 80s. This isn't like fucking Pacific Rim where you have the giant fucking robots beating the shit out of each other and you can physically feel and hear the shit. But you can sort of like you can see that shit happening on screen and it looks like sort of a person, albeit with the claymation stop motion sort of stuttering.
It
I
really
think you can see
reminded
that.
me of it. It's a scene that I could definitely see in like Nightmare Before Christmas or like Corpse Bride. Like that's like that. Specifically like the dancing. It gives like that vibe.
Yeah, I also think it lends itself really well to the dark because the movement that I think they use is quite, uh, I don't know, advanced, and you don't want to really see the smudges. But it also creates this sort of, I don't know how you'd say it, allure? Not allure. Eerie, I
Mm,
guess we'll
Okay.
go with. It creates an eeriness because you can't necessarily see everything that's going on there. And when it's, I think they have her in like makeup, try to attack Ash, you sort of see more of the detail and how it's like she's scarred. And then you have her fucking head put into a clamp, and it's literally sawn in half. And it's just like,
yippee!
okay, that's
That's fucking
fucking
cool.
cool. You
Yeah,
know, I don't know, just nothing but there's no point to this. It's just mindless praise.
it's
Anyway,
so
I
good.
mean,
But yeah,
I will
the
say the.
the budget
Sorry, go
like
ahead.
in like 2024 is 10 million, which
Oh
is
damn.
crazy. I mean, like films back then didn't cost that much generally, but like, damn.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty
I don't
good.
know if you. I mean, okay, the costs would have been different. I'd suspect that material costs would have probably been less, just because there wouldn't. I don't think there were as many material shortages. But
Not back then.
in terms of special effects, like
I'm looking
that's
up
a
a
field
thing.
that's advanced a lot recently. But in terms of doing that, so like okay,
Did Top Gun
uh,
come out in 1986?
Yeah,
Huh.
damn.
Okay. I was looking at the highest grossing films to look at the budget of it. Hold on. What was the budget of Top Gun?
pretty low.
I don't. 15 million. That's a lot. Hold on.
Yeah, it
Let me
was
go
pretty
back.
low.
No, no. That's a lot. 15 million today. Hold on. I'm calculating it.
Oh,
Y'all keep.
15 million today.
Yeah, I'm looking it
Oh,
up.
sorry.
You keep talking.
I mean, I will say, going back to the fact that this movie lends itself to the dark so much, is very important the regarding the way that they use it, because that was a big complaint for me for Nope. I love that film, but there's some things in that movie where you just cannot see
Mm.
shit, and it can get
47
really
million.
frustrating.
47 million was the budget for the highest grossing movie in the same year.
Mm.
Yeah, I agree with you about like the darkness. The darkness, they utilized it so well in um in Evil Dead, like especially compared to Nope, like you can actually see shit. I mean, sometimes the scene where they walk into the room with the lantern before they are met with Annie's father's ghost. Like they walk in with a
Yeah.
lantern and a light from in front of them like turns on and you see the shadows. I'm like, that's not how lanterns work. But like it's a thing
Silly
like
Sam Raimi, that's not how that will work.
I think like pretty much most movies in the 80s had that sort of thing. Like back then like lighting like it was oh yeah, Alex, while you were like just off for a minute, I compared the budget of the highest grossing film of the year, which was I didn't realize Top Gun came out in 1986. I thought it was a 90s movie. Um so
It's close
today
enough.
Top Gun's budget was 47 million.
Damn.
So it was 15 million at the time. So like
Hmm.
which is actually kind of surprising. I mean, I guess they probably got a lot of funding just from the military since Navy propaganda.
Yeah, they did.
Yippee!
Look, those
you
movies,
you
those
can.
movies may be just U.S. Army propaganda, but goddamn, do they hit different.
They do. They look. I'm saying Top Gun Maverick. I don't like the American
Oh,
military.
Top Gun Maverick.
It was a pretty good movie.
Anyway,
No, don't give in. Don't give in.
sorry.
We gotta fight the enemy. I mean, I guess it was made in just like a different One thing I'm noticing with the films we're watching is a lot of them haven't been like really big budgets. Like aside from
Aside from Prey.
yeah, it's like well no, even Prey by today's standards isn't a really big budget
No,
because
no,
like
it was
today's
small.
standards. No, it was small, I guess, but like everything we've watched has been a small budget film. Like 2001: A Space Odyssey was kind of small for its size. Prey was pretty small.
Nope
God,
was
fucking
very big.
ah,
Was
good
it
point.
not?
Nope is a breaking to the rule. Oh, let me look up Nope's budget. I know it's a Jordan Peele film. so-
Hold on, what was the budget of Kubo and the Two Strings?
No, Nope was only 68 million, less than
Oh
Prey.
damn, Kubo was 60. What else
That's
did we watch?
pretty small for animation.
It
Mm.
is.
Stop
Hold
mo.
on. No, hold on. I'm looking up nobody's budget. We're going through the
Because
list. Nobody was only 16?
yeah. I think it's peering into a side of cinema that we don't really see anymore, which is small budget, well, small to medium budget films like this, which I think works really well. My favorite part of Evil Dead, and again spoilers, is when Bruce Campbell is sent back in time and then becomes the leader of a bunch of knights because he had a shotgun.
Okay, to be fair,
They Clone
real.
Tyrone was 20 million. So yeah, every single movie has been like under 100 million.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
and
need
I don't
some
know.
high budget shit to compare now.
Despite the fact that this film, like, I guess, technically doesn't have, like, the incredible themes and whatnot. I mean, I guess if you really pushed me, I could. I was even thinking at the time, like, how could I really film student this? But, I don't know. It's
Alex is more
it's
of
a
a film
somewhat...
student than I am.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm stupid. But, like, uh... I don't know. Bruce Campbell in this film, Sam Raimi's, like, not wholesome, what's the word? Fucking
Wholesome.
Wholesome.
awesome.
Hold
gonna
on.
say-
There's nothing wholesome about this damn movie.
Well, there
shit,
kind
that
of
was
is. He cared about his girlfriend.
Yeah, no, since
Okay.
The memory of his girlfriend is
bar.
the memory of his girlfriend snapped him out of being possessed.
yeah, but
Sure.
he immediately beheaded her like no second. He just hit her with. Actually, I'm not even sure he beheaded her. I think her head just fucking fell off, bro. He hit her with a shovel and it just came clean off.
Yeah, no, he hit her like with like
Baller.
with the shovel. Like it wasn't like with like the edge of it. It was with like the full like thing.
Dong.
Dong.
Market garden.
Just
You
a
see the
Taco Bell
TF2
noise.
crit noise.
Fucking
The
fucking
TF2
guts
crit
from-
noise.
No, the word I
Berserk
was looking
clang.
for was fucking sincere. His sincere corniness, the sort of pulpiness of the film. It all just works to a point where Is this my favorite film of all time? No, but it's definitely like in the top 25.
Damn.
Like,
Damn.
I don't know.
It's
I
joining
like.
They Clone Tyrone.
Okay, it's not that high. Oh, actually,
Oh,
I'd say it's
come
close.
on.
No, I would
Come
say
on.
I'd say no, because they Clone Tyrone scratches an itch for me. Because now we've watched so many films, we can start comparing them, I guess. That's right, podcasters. We're comparing the past episodes. You have to listen to them now.
No.
Oh, but like, I don't know. I really enjoyed this. I like films that take themselves serious enough that it doesn't waste my time being there, but also let themselves have some fun. I don't necessarily mean fun in the way that like, oh yeah, this is a real fun time. I mean like it revels in its medium. It fully embraces everything that it is, which, though that's vague, I mean, it knew that it was going to be a low budget film. It knew that its only set was going to be a fucking cabin in the woods, so they just destroyed that cabin. Bruce Campbell is objectively one of the best actors of all time, and I won't hear anyone else say anything else because that man is hot. And if anyone can be my dad, he's in the top 5. Like,
You're calling your dad hot?
yeah.
You don't
I'd
even
call
know.
if my dad was Bruce Campbell, yeah. He's handsome,
enough.
he's charming,
He is
he's
a
like
handsome lad.
I like oh my god, fucking Ash Williams. I've said it to Chris and I'll repeat it for everyone at home. The log line for this movie is an extra from Greece gets tortured by an evil spirit till he becomes Jim Bro Jim Carrey.
Is that
Like
really the logline?
that's no, but it's mine.
I'm like, no
Fucking
way. You lying.
Vince Gilligan pitched Breaking Bad as Saturday morning, like fucking, not Saturday, like a sitcom dad slowly becomes Scarface. That's my thing for this movie. He just becomes crazed Jim Carrey. And oh my god, I fucking love Ash. Ash is just so
He's such
charismatic
a
and like
Chad.
he just is clumsy, bro. I want to make a
Oh,
baby
he's
girl
such an
edit of
idiot.
Ash.
He's such an
Such a
idiot sometimes, I
such a
swear.
fucking idiot, and I love him. Like, he doesn't have many traits, but that's okay
He was
because he
in
makes up.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, no, that's another thing. Sam Raimi loves to torture Bruce Campbell, but also he's a true director. And by true director, I mean he has a list of actors that he casts in every single one of his films,
Yeah,
right?
he's in all the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans.
I
Damn.
He's
don't
in
want to hear.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
I don't want to.
Awkward.
Awkward. And Cars 2. Okay, sorry.
I don't want to hear it from anyone claiming that a director having favorite actors is a bad thing, okay? Because most of your favorite films out there, I would turn my camera on, but I don't want to get doxxed yet. See,
Yet.
see,
No.
most directors have favorite actors, and Sam Raimi, apparently, I read this earlier, has been torturing Bruce Campbell since they were in high school together.
They went to high
That's
school
so
together?
funny.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
they went to high school together, and apparently, according to the article, which I can get fact checked on this if you want, I can also look up fun Bruce Campbell facts. But like, apparently,
Top 10 facts
apparently,
about Bruce Campbell. He's been
it was
tortured
actually
for
top.
15 years.
It was actually top 15. But apparently,
Bro.
Sam Raimi used to poke pencils into the back of Bruce Campbell whilst Bruce Campbell was trying to answer questions from the teachers to like torture him. And of
That's
course, and
hilarious.
apparently Sam Raimi has like reveled in throwing shit at Bruce Campbell on camera. And apparently Sam Raimi pokes him with a stick to get the reactions he wants.
That's
Like
so
fucking come
funny.
on,
That's so
like fucking come
funny.
on, do something. And then when I read
That's
that,
when
it
you know
put
that
this
you have like a true friend.
it put this whole film into perspective. Because the first time I watched this, I went, "Why are they making Bruce Campbell suffer so much? Bro does a backflip by his own hands." Like,
He does a full flip. Oh my god.
they fucking makes him chuck plates at himself. They throw planks of wood at him. They just cover him in blood.
This
They just
poor
torture
guy.
this one.
Man,
Torture
Ash
this
is
one
just
man.
having a really, really bad night.
Yeah, he drunk a
Right,
little
couple
too
of
much.
He's just having a really shitty night, man. That is just the entire plot of this movie. Is Bruce Campbell has a shit night.
Bruce Campbell's bad night.
Bruce Campbell's bad day.
One bad day, Batman, that turns you into Bruce Campbell. And
Batman.
I'm
Ash
so glad that
Williams.
any Sam Raimi film I watch, I am so glad that the fourth and actually I'm gonna say my second in line for my father figure is like in the film. Okay? Because no one's dethroning Colin Firth unless Colin Firth turns out to be a terrible person.
Oh wait,
But, like Colin,
he dethroned Optimus?
yeah, I'm sorry,
Ooh.
Optimus is going down to 3.
Nah. Wow. I'm shocked.
Nah, I'm in support of
bro.
this.
I
I'm in
can't
support of
believe
this.
you. Nah, you traitor.
Look,
You
Sam,
betray your father.
listen.
You
Colin
betray the
Firth was above
Autobots.
Colin Firth was above Optimus this whole time, and none of you had an issue.
Because we didn't fucking know. Also, it's Colin Firth. Nah, bro. You're betraying the Autobots like this. I can't believe you do that.
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with
What
you,
the
man?
fuck, man? You
Look,
fucking
man,
Decepticon.
I love this man. Okay, I'm very picky with my men. Okay, I may be a bisexual.
We're well aware.
I may be a bisexual, but it's a solid 70-30 in favor of femmes. Okay, but some men hit different, and Bruce Campbell is objectively like the most handsome man I've ever seen. Like
Hail to the king, baby.
he is. Oh God, I swear to God, if "Hail to the King" by Avenged Sevenfold isn't an Army of Darkness, then I'm gonna make
No,
it happen.
no. Hail to the king is what he says in Army of Darkness.
Yeah, it's a
Is
Duke
it as-
Nukem stole that line.
Hail to the king, baby.
Baby.
That's Ash, bro. You didn't. Okay, Ash is like half the references in Dude Bro fucking shoot 'em up games. Like, come on.
Yeah, yeah, actually.
Hail to the king, baby.
Because he is the original Duke
He's
Nukem,
him.
and I love him.
He is him.
But
He's him.
on the animation style of things, I actually looked into this whilst I've been silent. I don't know what you guys have been talking about, but me personally, animation's pretty cool. And there were only what seems to be 3 actual like animators technically on this thing. There was some animation on the main titles, but for the most part, for the most part, there weren't really that many animators on this, which, well, frankly, is like pretty impressive. Because what they were able to pull off is sort of like now I did a whole course on this, sort of like a Eastern European style animation. Like, it really got tones of like my father Jan Spankmeyer in the work.
Another
because they-
one. How many dance do you have?
Like Jan
I know
Spankmeyer is like
that.
number 9. I want Jan Spankmeyer to be my granddad. Bro, look at Kaya. I want you to in editing put a picture of. I'm gonna post a picture in VC chat, and I want you to put this up for the viewers in when you're editing this. Kaya, when you're editing this, you better. But like,
I don't watch
this
through
is
the whole thing. I gotta be honest with you.
yeah. Well, you better remember because I want Jan. Look at this man. I want him to be my granddad. He has some horrible stories he wants to tell. But like,
It's horribly racist.
He,
yeah,
he looks like he's about to tell you a story from the war.
yeah, Jan Spankmeyer is amazing. Look him up. But the hand animation was exclusively done by this one guy called Rick Catazone. I nearly said Calzone.
Rick and Morty.
And he really hasn't worked on much. Like the last thing he worked on was Creepshow in 2019. But the thing before that was Quest for Truth in 1992.
Holy shit.
Which is Revelations of Miracles of Faith, Healing, and Exorcism.
Huh.
I That's weird. But he exclusively did the hand animation on this, which makes sense because the hand animation was very well done. Like the little rolls and stuff, that was like when the hand did the little tapping rolls whilst it was waiting for Bruce to shoot it, like
Oh,
that was really well done. And then also, I wanted to they have only one credited animator. There's one who's uncredited, but one credited animator, Tom Sullivan, and God, the work he did, he worked on both the Evil Dead films. So he's worked on Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 2, and Evil Dead. So
The
very
veteran.
and the Evil Dead. So very clearly, he knows Sam Raimi as a person. He also worked on Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. But he asked to be
oh my god.
uncredited. He also asked to be uncredited for that. So being real,
I
good
mean,
choice.
yeah. Yeah, the Friday the 13th franchise really goes downhill.
What do you
One thing
mean?
I
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
Jason goes to New York. Jason goes to space.
Ah,
Jason
but
goes to Atlantis.
It's
God,
like a
I'm gonna
fucking,
join.
it's like a fucking Looney Tunes cut. Jason goes to space.
Jason goes to Jupiter and encounters a space baby.
No.
Shut up, you.
Space baby.
Space baby.
Shut up, you.
Space baby.
But I really want to. I really want to.
That was a fucking fever dream I had, you bastard.
Nightmare.
Leave me alone.
No.
Akira.
Leave me alone, Freddie Mercury.
Leave me alone, Akira.
Akira.
Why did you do that in like the fucking AC/DC voice? Like,
No, bro sounded like he was gonna say. Bro sounded like he was singing Bohemian Rhapsody. like the so you
Sorry.
think you can stone
Some
me.
folks are born made
do-
to raise the flag. No.
I do want to slob on the animation team's knob a little bit because, like, the small little details I noticed on my way round of like when grandma pops out of the dirt, and her head's moving, but then there's also little worms writhing on her head.
Oh,
For a small budget team, then they probably weren't getting paid a lot. I'm very glad they put in the level of detail they did, and that dance scene, whilst not following the Western idea of of the principles of animation, I'll have you know that shit was peak and probably took them like 2 days.
that shit was so Eastern European. My God.
Yeah, like I love the fact that when the head is rolling, it's one thing, but then they just didn't even really have the budget to make sure the tiny head matched either, so it just looks like a little baby doll head. It's so perfect. Oh, this movie is so perfect. Chris, I'm so glad you picked this one.
You know,
Oh.
so
Oh, you're gonna
far,
love Army of Darkness.
I feel as though the movies I picked are dubs for some reason. I'm just getting the feeling so far.
Okay,
I mean,
besides
okay,
Jack
Kung Fu
Black.
Panda. Kung Fu Panda.
Chris,
Peak.
I'm gonna be real.
Peak.
I'm gonna be real.
Chris sort of made his list. Half of it was just to fuck with us.
Yeah,
Fuck.
for real.
I thought it
But,
was just a
like-
fuck.
Oh, it was just
Aw.
a fuck. I mean,
Oh.
I don't know, Chris. Chris. I mean this in the most sincere way. You have a type of movie you like.
You think I'm denying that?
No, I mean, like this reminded me of The Princess Bride a lot of parts.
Good.
What?
I only found out about that movie like recently. So, yeah. So that's something about me, by the way. I didn't watch the fucking Princess Bride until like fucking Ed showed me, and I locked
Yeah,
in
and
for
on
that.
New Year's party.
Really?
Yeah.
locked
Man,
in-
I missed
yeah.
it.
I locked in.
No,
for
it's
Didn't
that.
okay.
we put
It's on
Princess
the-
Bride on the list?
Yeah, it's on the list.
It's
Chris and
on
I
the
really
list.
like The Princess
Yeah,
Bride.
it's
I
a
haven't
fucking
wa-
good movie.
I haven't watched it since I was 7, and it gave me nightmares because of that one scene in the forest with the giant rat things.
Oh, that's me with Wallace and Gromit and the Were Rabbit.
I love
Oh,
that.
peak.
I have it.
Peak.
I have it on disc.
feel like this
That movie's
podcast is
peak.
slowly just
I-
becoming us using the film to talk about things that we like.
That's the
Well,
So,
point.
I mean, this
bro,
movie is
yeah, it
there's
is.
not
It's
really
80%
much
of
to
the fucking
really talk about. Like there's not really much to say. I don't know. It's sort of one of those movies where there really isn't anything to say. It's just good.
There's nothing to critique other than, wow, this film is fucking amazing and feels like a drug trip in a
I
good way.
mean, there's one scene that I'd critique.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
The Look, okay, I know that it's better than in the first movie,
I don't know,
but
speak a truth.
the tree scene, it's
Hey,
still
okay,
I
it's a
was
lot
watch
better.
I know it's a lot better, but I was sitting there, I'm like, I've seen this porno before. This is definitely in some sort of hentai somewhere. Like it is definitely some sort of like fetish thing, or like I don't know it. It made me uncomfortable, okay? I know it's better than in the first movie. The first movie is wow. But yeah, that's like literally the only scene I'm like, this is icky. But
Hold on,
that's
let me pull out
literally
my cookie Bible.
that's literally the only scene that I can critique from this movie because it's just so good.
Look, I recommend you watch this film with friends because my philosophy when it
Watch it
comes
with
to
friends.
film, yeah, my philosophy with all films is that you should be able to watch it with other people. I think people who just watch movies by themselves and then just contemplate it, though I sometimes do that, nah, film is something that's meant to be enjoyed with lots of people. Watch this with friends, have some really buttery and salty popcorn, and just enjoy it. This is one of those films that it may look bad at times, but you will never feel it. There are some films that I don't like Sharknado, which are explicitly made to be bad. They're made with poor budgets, low on time, because the whole thing is they're trying to cash in on what this film already has by its sincerity and charm, which is just Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell really wanted to make this film, and they just knew what they were gonna do, and they ran with it. So honestly, I just love it. This, you know what? This film gets a 10 out of 10.
Whoa.
Damn.
Nah, I'm saying it. I've been contemplating, like, I should give it an 8 out of 10 because that's fair. Nah, 10.
Okay, if that is the case, I feel comfortable doing that as well.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, 9.9.
I have to be different.
No, it's purely because I can't give it a 10 just because that scene made me so icky.
Okay, fair enough.
It takes off 0.1.
Let me guess, Chris, you hate this movie and you give it a 0 out of 10.
Yes, 200%. It goes directly to hell alongside.
Alongside Ash.
Back to the 1300s you go.
No, alongside the space baby, I'll have you know.
Space baby.
Space baby.
Fucking I don't understand that fucking
Space baby.
You know, at some point, once we get to like the 10th episode, we should make a tier list of everything we've seen, and we should make that like every 10 episodes we like put shit on the tier list.
I mean, we could.
Definitely.
I mean, because I feel like
Honestly,
10's a
That
good
will
number.
cause many arguments, and I'm all up for it.
You know what?
Yeah,
We
I
can make
want
it a
to make
separate
like
episode.
on like the tier list website.
Yeah,
we can
should
make it
because I think
we can make it a special episode.
a special episode after every 10 episodes, release the special episode of like, oh yeah, this is oh I found the perfect cookie for Ash. Ash is getting my cookie, by the way. But
I'm
like,
giving my cookie to the hand.
but we can make like a special episode and then people can view it. But onto the cookie giving because we've rode this movie's dick for long enough. Is nope all over again.
Oh shit! I actually don't have a cookie ready.
It's okay. I have the cookie Bible here. I'm going to give fucking Ash a honey jumble cookie, and if you don't know what it is, I'm gonna turn on my camera and hopefully you don't see me.
Hold on,
One of these
I'm
things.
not ready. No.
Hold on, I'll post a picture in chat. It's like one of those like long
Yeah, do that.
sort of. Yeah, it's like one of those long fucking honey jumbles. Um, yeah, it's like one of those long sort of gingery biscuits that have some like icing on the top, and it's these
Oh, yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Ash would be a big fan of a honey jumble because he seems like someone who likes a little bit of sweet with the savory. He's not a savory cookie enjoyer, but he does like it when there's just a little bit. I contemplated like salted caramel and chocolate cookies or like peanut butter. He seems like someone who'd like peanut butter cookies. So the
Hmm.
backup if he doesn't like that would be like a peanut butter toffee cookie.
um, yeah. So I'm giving mine to Ash's chopped off hand. Um,
Yay.
he's just a demon version of the hand from Adam's Family, and I love him. He's just a cheeky little guy, and I'm
Love it when
giving
my hand flips me off
I'm
or it's a plate at me.
I'm giving him a meat cookie.
Ooh.
What do you
Okay.
mean a meat? What kind of meat?
Rat.
Oh.
He got his hand stuck in that mouse trap, and he got his fingers stuck in the mouse trap, so he's getting revenge. He's eating the rat.
Chris,
Why you speak?
Chris,
I don't like this conversation anymore.
I
Actually.
don't like
what's
you.
what's
Oh.
I'm kidding.
I
What the
give it.
fuck?
I give Ash the depression cookie.
Chris? All of your cookies are abstract.
Indeed,
Someone who
I
doesn't like
hate it.
It's
abstract
part
is
of it's part of his charm.
'Tis my spite towards the art form.
The art
And
form of what?
cookie
You know
giving.
what it is.
Cookie.
Indeed. The art of cookie givery.
Anyway,
Okay.
The
Cameron.
givery.
Oh god, what was? I'm gonna give a cookie to the hillbilly husband. What's his name?
Oh God, I know
Oh
the.
fuck, what's his name?
Oh, fuck. Um,
Oh, this is gonna really annoy me.
Jake.
No.
Jake?
Jake.
I'm
No,
gonna
no,
give.
no, it's Jake. Because
Is
there's
it?
Jake and Bobby Joe.
Okay.
Bobby Joe.
Yeah, Bobby
That's a
Joe.
name to
Bobby
remember.
Joe.
Yeah, it's Jake.
Yeah, Jake.
I'm going to give him a cookie dipped in moonshine.
I just saw when
That's on point.
Sam Raimi's brother played possessed Henrietta, the fucking old woman from downstairs.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah, and he
That's
played the
crazy.
possessed version. Ted Raimi.
That's crazy.
That is. What the fuck?
That's hilarious.
That's cool. That's
I love.
funny.
I could kind of tell. I was like, that's a guy in a suit, and I love it.
Sam Raimi, my beloved.
Oh God, I love Sam Raimi. No one gives Sam Raimi a high budget.
Don't do it.
Looks at Multiverse
do
of
it, you'll-
Madness. Looks away.
What happened to what happened to all the budget there?
Look, all the
COVID.
parts, all the good parts of Multiverse of Madness were the parts where Sam Raimi was allowed to be himself, and it was goofy as shit. Fucking Doctor Strange coming back as a zombie, sick. Fucking
Sick.
weird transitions, sick.
Wanda
Fucking
crawling out of the gong.
Oh yeah.
That was so fucking cool.
yeah.
Just
I
one
feel
guy.
like it reeked of the studio interference,
Yep.
but.
Yep.
It reeked of studio interference, but at the last minute they were like, "Wait, we can sell this movie by having Sam Raimi be the marketing." But anyway, I guess with that shorter episode today, hope you enjoyed it,
It's
folks.
not
It's
even
now
an
time for us
hour.
to. Oh damn! Well, now it's time for us to worship our god, the primal being and the creator of the Necromonicon, the spin the wheel website.com.
Sam Raimi, my beloved.
Sam Raimi,
I love the
beloved.
Sam
Oh,
Raimi,
God.
make another Evil Dead
Also-
movie, and my life is yours.
Also, Chris and I really loved the art in the Necronomicon. That shit
We
was.
really did that.
Alex,
That
you
was-
should
that was so
shuffle. You
sick.
should shuffle the list.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck
You
with
want me to
it.
shuffle
it.
it?
Shuffle it.
What if
Shuffle
it
it a
ends
few
up more
times.
fucked
Alright, I'm
than
Let's
gonna go back
go.
to playing Master of Orion now.
No.
No. You must observe the wheel.
Okay,
Alright,
okay,
predictions,
sorry,
predictions,
I'm witnessing the
predictions.
wheel.
Okay, everyone, let's shuffling it a little bit more. Once I'm done with shuffling,
I
predictions are over.
pray for Conan, for the barbarian is strong.
You know, not Army of Darkness.
I've been
I
begging
feel like
for Conan for
we
so
need
long,
like a
man, come
break
on.
between like the Evil Dead.
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna say.
Wheel.
You know what?
Give me the
V for Vendetta.
will.
I'm feeling it. I love that movie. I have it on disc, and like not like my dad burnt it on DVD years ago. I mean, I actually paid for it.
You're not pirating things? That's really
What?
illegal. What the hell, man? Leo, don't pirate.
Yeah, we've never pirated
I
in our
mean-
life.
I
we
mean, to
never
be-
pirate.
would
To
never
be fair,
pirate
I
things.
did buy the DVD at Bookfest for like $1.
Okay, I think it's shuffled enough, Alex.
Alright,
No, 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 we're
Cameron,
not
what's your
done with
prediction?
not-
Edition.
What's your prediction? It's shuffle
Oh
ends when we
shit!
end our predictions.
Wheel, give me Evangelion. I will
Wait, what?
worship you forever.
Please, no.
I am just praying for anything but
Evangelion.
Watchmen, because the part with Watchmen is I'll actually have time to reread the comic
Yeah, you
book.
actually have time now that you've finished your assessment.
Okay, Watchmen will be. Oh, actually, no. This is a perfect time to get Watchmen then.
Why?
You know what? I'm really hoping we get Jujutsu Kaisen, because that will just be tonal shock.
I love the
Uh,
JJK movie. It's actually good.
Yeah, but it's not fucking Evil Dead.
Filthy monkey who can't use jujutsu.
Filthy
Alright,
monkey.
No Jujutsu?
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
I shuffled
Sharknado
it.
5's at the top. This
Shut-
is a
holy
good
shit.
sign.
This is a
Holy shit,
great sign.
I clicked that so much that my finger is feeling light. And my finger feels like the blood is gone from it. Alright. Will!
Spin
Reveal to
that
us our
wheel.
fortune!
God,
My life
imagine it
is
is Sharknado
all.
5. Or.
Oh,
Oh!
oh
Wait,
my
I
god.
won't
Guys, I was
Oh,
kidding! Guys, I was kidding! I was kidding!
The wheel has
The
Hey
wheel
guys,
has
I don't think we're going to
spoken.
be continuing doing the
The
podcast
wheel
anymore.
has spoken.
And I
The
have to
wheel has
explain it!
spoken. Yes.
You do. Explain to the
Yes,
audience why we don't have
do.
any other Sharknado film.
Go on.
No.
Explain.
Priorities.
Do I have to
Explain
explain
it.
now?
Yeah, the
Okay.
fucking episode's time is running.
Okay,
TikTok,
so
bitch.
so the reason why only Sharknado 5 is on here is because I have watched the other 4 Sharknado movies.
Okay,
That
I
is
am in
the
a similar
only reason.
situation.
Cameron has
I'm
also
a-
watched all the others.
I am in the exact same boat as so that's why I'm like, I don't want to fucking watch another one, please.
But it's
They're
my
all
movie, so
hell.
I have to explain the plot of
They're all
Sharknado
hell.
5. I'm really regretting putting this on the list.
Look,
Yeah, well,
man, we had to, it was inevitable that we were gonna get an objectively bad film.
I
okay?
am
We put-
inevitable.
This is your fault.
Look, at least we didn't get Aquafina.
Actually, I would
Hey,
prefer that.
hey, Alex.
I would prefer that.
I've got bad news for you, buddy.
Oh.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Oh, God, thank God. Thank fuck. I was about to cry.
You-
I was genuinely about
Imagine health. imagine.
The
Yeah, this is
Aquafina is the
Sharknado.
shark.
This is Sharknado 5. It's directed by Zack Snyder. Its lead is Aquafina.
Oh, I'd actually blow my brains out.
Oh God, look.
That would be the end of me.
Next week's episode is gonna be 2 hours.
It's gonna be like 30 minutes at most.
Why does she spell her name like that? Genuinely.
Lucky.
Anyway, and
Lucky.
with
Like, what
that, thank you
With
all
that, the
for
episode's over. Go
watching.
home.
Thank you all for watching. We will see you next week when we watch Sharknado 5.
And also do a review of Aquafina's rap song My Vag,
Yeah, and none of
released in 2012.
Anyway,
don't
we
any
will
of
see
you
y'all
don't
in the
any of
cookie
you
jar.
watch and don't any of you watch any Sharknado film before Sharknado 5. You're raw dogging this with us. Fuck you.
To be fair, like they're all the fucking same movies.
No.
with
No,
different
they are
genres,
not.
right?
No, they
No,
are
this
not.
one has time travel.
Huh?
Never mind. Sharknado, the inevitable.
Oh yeah,
Bye.
inevitable.